Shit. Summer Madness coming. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this Summer Madness and the matchups that they showing, this is giving me that old Summer Madness feel. I feel like most, if not all of these matchups are definitely gonna be worth watching. Honestly, I do think all these matchups are gonna be worth watching for me. Now, if I'm calling out predictions, I'm definitely gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Battle of the Night is probably gonna be Tay-Rock versus Av, or it's gonna be New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow. Jerry Wess and DNA definitely have potential. We already know Jerry Wess is punch heavy. DNA's been definitely upping his pin lately, still improving over all these years. To me is wild. T-Top and John, that's definitely gonna be a style clash, because John is super well-rounded. He can scheme, he can punch, like we know he could get real lyrical, but T-Top is gonna try to angle him to death. And I know there's a lot to talk about with John. I feel like T-Top might try and touch on that whole, you know how everybody tries to call John a thief in some aspect in all these battles, but the way T-Top's probably gonna craft that will probably be masterful. Now Suge versus Fonz, I feel like the energy in that battle is gonna blow the roof off the building, because we already know Suge always come with that energy, and Fonz does too. In this battle, I feel like they're gonna be trying to bully each other. They're gonna be talking greasy to each other. That battle I'm looking forward to. Yeah, how did I forget about that battle? That also might be a Battle of the Night candidate. So I genuinely think it's between Twerk and Hollow, Tay-Rock and Av, or Suge and Fonz. I feel like those might be the battles of the night. I'm leaning heavy towards Tay-Rock and Av because we know they got history. They was Cave Gang together. Av punch heavy, Rock always fire, super consistent, GOAT. Like that battle right there, to me that has the most potential to be Battle of the Night. I feel like T-Top and John, that battle can get choppy. I really feel like it could get really scary in there for John. Like if John really ain't on his shit, the way T-Top be talking to niggas is just like, he like, you don't really know what T-Top might say, and that's the scary part, because we know he knows how to craft that shit. Like you look at his self checkout versus Rum Nitty, his third round. That third round got spooky for Rum Nitty. We know the second round got spooky for T-Top, but we know T-Top is capable of doing that. He'll have one round in the battle that'll leave a lasting impression and make people think he killed you, even if you was cooking in the first two rounds. So he definitely has the ability to do that. Now I think Av, if he comes out really trying to punch Tay-Rock's head off, we already know Tay-Rock can match the energy. He's a master at that. But I feel like that's a dangerous battle for Tay-Rock to take. But we know Tay-Rock don't duck no smoke. Just look at his resume. He has damn near every high tier battler on his resume. But that's just Tay-Rock right there. He never ducks smoke. And we know it could get dangerous for Av also, because if Tay-Rock really if he decides to take the angle or flex in the fact that Av was like pause under him in Cave Gang, that he basically put Av under the wing. Oh yeah, if Tay-Rock could really take that angle and drive that home, it could get scary in there for Av. Like this is a dangerous battle for both of them. We know Av ain't nothing to play with, but we definitely know Tay-Rock ain't nothing to play with either. So Hollow definitely taking a dangerous battle too. We know when Twerk is on 100, he's a scary nigga to stand in front of, and we already know Hollow has a way of like making it seem like he's not taking you serious while he's getting wild lyrical. We seen him versus Ill Will. We seen how he gets, like, you know, that's one thing I love about Hollow, how lyrical he'll get. He's unpredictable, unorthodox, but super clever. He might be able to pick apart Twerk's style the way he tried to do Charlie Clips in their battle. Like, Hollow is a scary dude to get in front of too, but you know when Twerk is on 100, he has a way of negating whatever you're trying to do with his energy just being off the walls. So that's really a scary battle on both ends also. Like, I really do feel like a lot of these battles could go either way. There's really no clear-cut winner. Twerk and Hollow, that can go either way. Rock and Av, that's another one that can go either way. T-Top and John, same thing, because if John's on one, he could really get in there and cook T-Top. Suge and Fonz can also go either way, because we know Suge gonna bring the energy. Suge has definitely been up in his game lately, been taking shit serious, but Fonz is punch heavy. Fonz is a lot like Av in that way. The way he likes to string his bars out, and he'll string like several punches together, and he'll, like, the way he puts his shit together, like, that's a scary night. And we know Suge has a history of struggling with punchers, so that's one thing that's dangerous for Suge if we're really looking at it from a technical standpoint. He didn't do too well against Rum, he didn't do too well against Geechee, like, you know, he didn't do too well against JC, and now here's Fonz. Like, we know JC's more so lyrical, but he be punching too, and it's like against punchers, Suge tends to struggle. So if he figured that out to where, like, he doesn't get punch drunk by Fonz, then he could get it. But that's a spooky battle for Suge, but I'm leaning Fonz in that one. DNA and Jerry Wess. That battle can also go either way because Jerry Wess is fire, but so is DNA. And it's like if DNA shows up the way he showed up against Av, it can get scary. But if Jerry Wess shows up the way he did against Lou Castro, it can also get scary. So I would say my official predictions for this battle, well, for this event, this is gonna be a tough one. But fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say I got Tay-Rock beating Av going into this battle. I got Hollow beating Twerk. That could go either way though. These first two battles I'm naming, these can really go either way, but this is just how I feel it might go. Twerk might fuck around and get Hollow though. But my official prediction I'm gonna put in, I'm gonna say Hollow is gonna beat Twerk. I feel like DNA is gonna get Jerry Wess because we see how DNA turned up on several battles, turned up against Av, turned up against King Los. Like I feel like DNA might get Jerry Wess in a very debatable battle. And I'm gonna go ahead and say T-Top might get John. This battle should be debatable too. And then I'm gonna say Fonz is probably going to get Suge out of there. Also in a debatable battle. I feel like with that one has more of a chance of being one-sided because how Fonz is. But yeah, that's my official predictions. But what do y'all think about this? I feel like there's gonna be a fire Summer Madness. People have been sleeping on this card, acting like it's not gonna be worth watching. I'm definitely tuning into this shit. These battles are about to be fire. But yeah, those are my predictions.